significant step toward rebuilding a nation long scared by conflict. Libyan and American leaders convened today in Washington for the opening of the Libyan-American Forum for Development and Reconstruction. The two-day event hosted by the Fund for Development and Reconstruction of Libya, FDRL, and the U.S.-Libyan Business Association kicked off with a strong message. Libya's path forward lies in strategic investment, international partnership, and bold reform. From infrastructure and healthcare to digital transformation and education, the forum is tackling the country's most urgent challenges with a slate of high-profile speakers, panel discussions, and bilateral business sessions. The day concluded with the signing of a major MOU by Engineer Belkacem Haftar, General Director of the FDRL, marking a pivotal moment in formalizing commitments to Libya's reconstruction roadmap.
Yeah, so these mutual, agreements between Libya and the U.S., they're really good because they'll give the chance for both countries to exchange experience and they learn from the experiments from each other. Plus, we'll make good business and good ties. And besides this will open opportunities for the Libyans to improve the educational system, the business, both private and public sectors, and the medical system too. Because all of these parts, after the war, they had been almost like collapsed, and they need to be rebuilt on a advanced basis with with high tech, and we need companies that have experience like the ones in the U.S. to collaborate with the Libyans. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. دكتور محمد سعيد بحليقة رئيس جامعة جدابية. حقيقة نحن سعداء جدا بحضور المنتدى الليبي الأمريكي. هذا المنتدى أو مثل هذه المنتديات تعزز الشراكة بين الدولتين الصديقتين. ننظر إلى نتائج هذا المؤتمر حيث كانت هذه النتائج جدا مفيدة لكلا الجانبين. ونأمل في نهاية هذا المؤتمر أن تعزز مثل هذه المنتديات العلاقات بين الجانب الليبي والجانب الأمريكي، خاصة أن ليبيا تحتاج إلى التكنولوجيا المتقدمة لبناء البلاد بعد مخاض عسير لبلادنا. فنتمنى من هذه المنتديات أن تعزز هذه الشراكة، وخاصة ما يهمنا نحن في الجانب التعليمي كرؤساء جامعات حضرنا لهذا المنتدى من أجل أن يكون لنا الدور في تعزيز هذه الشراكة، وقدمنا رؤيتنا لتعزيز الشراكة التعليمية ما بين الجانب الليبي والجانب الأمريكي، الذي نأمل أن يرى النور في المدة القريبة القادمة، حيث أن ليبيا تحتاج إلى الكثير في تطوير التعليم التقني، تطوير التعليم الطبي، والاستفادة من خبرات الجانب الأمريكي في هذا الشأن. بارك الله فيكم.
It is a quite successful, probably the most successful conference that I have attended in the US, arranged by United States organizations, the US Libya Forum, and before it the National Council, US Libyan Relationship a month ago, and before this one, another one in LA. I think this was definitely the most successful conference, but my presence was mostly to put forward my own idea that we need to change the model in Libya. We cannot carry on expect outcomes which are different than what we had so far in failures, and expect different results. We have to change the model in order to have a different outcome and a different result. The present model in Libya is made not to work, and the private sector had never had any major role to play in Libya because of the competition that the Libyan private sector is having from government-owned companies, despite the fact that Libyan laws do give equal opportunities to public and private sector companies. My message here is that the role of the government should be only limited to education, health, capacity building, arts, and infrastructure, major infrastructure project, and leave the rest to the private sector, as no government in the world can do what the private sector can do. This is the message that I wanted to convey at this conference, and I think it sank, and it was very well received by the Libyan organizer or the Libyan participants in this conference.
Perfect. Thank you. I think today was a wild success here in Washington, D.C. As a co-founder of the D.C. Tech and Venture Coalition, we believe that D.C. is a gateway to the rest of the world. I think today, at the launch of the Libyan Development and Reconstruction Fund, so the partnerships with local founders here in the U.S., including Terra and Cloud Produce, we've signed memorandums of agreement, and I think it's a testament and proof that if you want to work with the rest of the world, DC is a great place to start, and vice versa.
هذا مؤتمر مهم جدا. أنا متفائل جدا. أنا مبسوط من اللي شفته. حاجات صعب تصديقها. ممتاز جدا. أنا أصلا من مدينة درنا. البناء والتطور والحاجات اللي شفتهن شيء ممتاز جدا جدا جدا. بالنسبة لي كان صعب تصديقه. بإذن الله قبل نهاية السنة حنحاول نكون في بنغازي وحنمشي لدرنا والجبل الأخضر كله بإذن الله. وإذا كان حصلت فرصة نبي نمشي للجنوب ونشوف بعض المشروعات اللي غادي. خلفيتي كمعماري وكمهندس مقيم حاليا في هيوستن، نقدر نقول إن الشيء اللي شفته هذا يضاهي كثيرا من الإنشاءات اللي قاعدين يقوموا بها هنا. أنا متفائل جدا، مبسوط جدا، فخور بإني ليبي، فخور إني نكون في مؤتمر زي هذا ونشوف الطيف من الناس سواء الليبيين أو الأمريكان أو الليبيين المقيمين هنا. أشكركم جدا جدا جدا. شكرا لكم.
A successful conference has just concluded, establishing cooperation between Libya and the United States, and it resulted in a number of agreements. There were excellent panels that discussed thoroughly many issues related to Libya. I should mention in particular the one in education. It was a candid discussion on how to reform the educational system in Libya. The conference had a different perspective on Libya, not seeing it as a country of conflict, but as a nation of great potential. And it emphasized the need to stabilize Libya